So when you just mentioned a book funnel, like what's your idea of like a challenge funnel in your mind? Like how does that work?
So like you would drive traffic to like an opt-in page, and they would opt in or register for.
Let me see that right there. Let's draw it out. Okay, so you've got the opt-in page, right?
Yeah.
This is the challenge funnel, right?
Right.
So you're saying they opt in, maybe there's a video there.
Yeah.
Okay, they opt in, and then what happens?
And then they would go register.
So this would be the registration page, right?
Yeah, that would be the registration page.
Okay.
For a webinar.
Go to the webinar.
Right.
Okay, then what happens?
And then from there, then they would purchase like a ticket to, like, let's say it's like a 5-day challenge. And then over the series of 5 days, they'll be shown training, whether it's like live. Is it usually like live training?
Yeah. Well, some people can automate them now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then after that, at the end, then they would be sold into,
buy at the end.
Yeah, like a higher ticket.
Buy a high ticket at the end. Okay. Yeah, so that's how you perceive a challenge funnel, right? Yeah. So they opt in here, or they opt in and they go to the webinar, then they're sold a ticket to the challenge, right? Some people just eliminate these two altogether, and then they just have a page where they just sell the challenge.
Oh.
And it's kind of turning into like almost like a offer funnel.
Okay.
Where they're just selling it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So that is how I would have looked at a funnel in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how many people do you think try that and actually make 6 figures a month? If you had 10 people that did what you just saw, what we just wrote, how many of those people do you think would make 6 figures a month?
Maybe like 7 out of 10.
Try 0.
Wait, 0?
So if you did that right now, that's good odds.
Uh-huh.
So if you did that right now,
yeah,
I want you to go do a challenge funnel. You're going to be one of the 7?
I guess I'll be making 0.
What makes you think it'd be 7 out of 10?
Well, just because of the process.
Okay, but think about it. Let's say, so you are the master behind everything people are seeing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, head of production here at EBOOV, right? If you wanted to create a challenge teaching people how to do amazing production, right?
Yeah.
And you think you could put that together and make 6 figures a month? You know how to do that. You know how the funnel works. Right now, you could go make it. You could do it.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So what would be the reason it wouldn't work?
I wouldn't be getting any sales, or people wouldn't be registering. Yeah, not getting sales, right? Because of the process.
Right. Okay. Let me explain to you why most people know that funnel. The same way you know how to invest in real estate and make millions. Do you believe people invest in real estate and make millions?
Yeah.
How come you're not doing it? You know how they're doing it. How are they doing it? How are people investing in real estate and making millions?
They can do, either rental properties. They would, refinance,
right?
Get that, buy another property, and then renovate it.
Okay, and then how else? What is another way?
They would invest in like the Airbnbs.
Okay. So how come you don't do it?
It's something that I'm not.
Yeah, but they make millions.
That's true.
Okay, so what about like the stock market? Do people make millions in the stock market? So how come how do they do that? How would you make millions in the stock market?
What I have to learn.
Okay, right. I mean, you'd have to buy some stock, right?
Right, I'd buy some stock and then.
But you know how to do it. You know,
right, I know how to do it, but yeah, it's not guaranteed.
But the odds of so if you went and did that, would you make millions?
Like for the stock market, for example?
Or real estate. If you went and flipped, even if you just explain how you flip.
Yeah.
You could do it.
I could do it.
Would you make millions? What's the likelihood of you, even though you know how to do it, making millions?
It'd be probably lower.
Slim to none on anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
My point is, same thing with that. You know how to do that.
So it's like not really like a plug and play.
It's not a plug and play. This is why I was broke for most of the time.
That's what you thought in the beginning.
Because I saw what you're seeing. And the point I'm getting at here is because the point is by the end of this, I want everybody watching this, I want you to be able to go do that and actually make 6 figures a month. And that was a painful lesson. The key is for people to recognize where they fall short.
What did you kind of see in the beginning? Yeah.
A sales funnel is the process in which you take your leads through.
Okay.
What you just showed are the pages.
like the bare bones.
Yeah, you like because in your mind the funnel is the page, like the order page, the webinar, then they buy the ticket, and then they show up.
Like it's just
that's what you think is the process, and you think that if you do that thing, but you're missing all these components.
Okay.
Because
you
a
mean
funnel,
like in between the gaps?
There's a million things. Like that's not just the funnel. A funnel is the process in which you take your leads through. And this is the problem with funnel hacking. Like everybody just copies everybody's funnel and they go, oh, it worked or it didn't work. That's not why it worked or didn't work. A funnel works if it worked for someone else. Like meaning if they made if somebody else made $100,000 a month doing that, it worked. Right. If you do it and it didn't make 100,000, that's because
you're doing something
like
wrong.
Human error. All right.